How's it going, everybody? We got a blog for today, and it is a really cool blog. I think this is one of the most interesting blogs we've had, and one that I'm definitely the most excited for. And this is the weekly blog, Vote in Blood. Now, you saw in the thumbnail, we got 3 characters up for another vote, but it's some special characters. There's also a Cosmic Ghost Rider Black Knight Starbrand at a Time showcase on YouTube. I'm not going to bother watching this. We've seen it. We kind of know what these characters are going to do. It's really the Black Knight show. He's now available in-game. Check out the videos that we have on Black Knight. There's not much else that can be said about him, except he's too good, right? All right, so let's get this going. We'll skip all this. We'll come back to it at the end. So we got a new character poll. This, I think, is the coolest poll they've ever done by far. So we have 3 investigative reporters, right? That's dumb, boring, stupid, but there's a twist on it. So we really love engaging with our player base in helping decide Marvel Strike Force's future characters with the previous polls. We are trying something new with this latest character poll. Not only are we going to just choose the character, but we're going to have input on the skill set and fellow team members. So when the sun sets, the streets of New York become even more dangerous. Bitten by a vampire. Who do you think when you think vampires? Of course, Morbius, but there's another name that people have been asking for forever. In turn, one of these beloved Marvel characters will become the undead and join Marvel Strike Force. Vote daily to determine which of these characters will start their descent into the underworld. I don't think this is going to be the underworld. They get the underworld tag. I do think this is going to be a vampire team with Morbius. Why else would he be here, right? And why would they give shoutouts to vampires? I think it's going to be a Blade Morbius team. Dark Hunter sucks. Elsa probably goes on there. So those 2 go on there, and then we get like a Blade. We get one of these guys, and then one more for a 5-man war team. That'd be really cool. Hopefully. I have no idea. So vote daily to determine which of these characters will start the descent into the underworld, but the choose your own adventure doesn't stop there. Keep your eye out for upcoming polls to decide their new vampiric appearances, their powers, and their allies. So maybe we'll get to pick the reworked characters? I don't know, this sounds really, really cool. This twist on the poll, I think, is really, really fun. All right, the next character poll vote goes live on February 20th. So that's what, 4 days from now? And you'll have only 1 week, ending on the 27th, to choose from one of these 3 characters. So we got Betty Brant, starting as J. Jonah Jameson's assistant. Betty Brant discovered she had an aptitude for investigative reporting. As a reporter for the Daily Bugle, she followed her nose for news into more and more dangerous situations and began training in martial arts and self-defense to be ready for anything. She's a cool character. All right, Ben Urich, really cool character. Every reporter in New York wants to find out the secret identity of city superheroes, but only Ben Urich ever did it. The hard-as-nails journalist discovered both Daredevil and Spider-Man's secret identities, but his sense of honor led him to keep those scoops to himself. Aww. Instead, he teamed up with the heroes to expose criminals like the Kingpin, Norman Osborn, even when it put his own life in danger. Those are cool characters, okay? This character is the best, though. Karen Page. Yes, the Karen Page from the Netflix Daredevil shows. The Karen Page who also, you may remember her from True Blood, who actually became a vampire. Pick Karen Page. This is going to be awesome. All right. A ceaseless force for justice, Karen Page helped co-found the law offices of Nelson and Murdoch. There, she helped the 2 lawyers represent the downtrodden and forgotten in the system before eventually running her own legal clinic to help those in the throes of drug addiction. I think she's the best. I'm going to be casting my vote for Karen Page. I know Ben Urich is a fan favorite. Betty Brant with that Spider-Man connection. This is probably going to be the most hotly contested vote because there's no Animorph on it. There's no Surfer version on it. And there's no like choose the leader or the leader of A4 or Alpha is not going to be on there. So I think this vote is going to be very close. All right, so to vote, log in with your Scopely account, access the new character poll from the homepage. For your participation in these major decisions, you will also receive 50 power cores and 50 campaign energy. I think this is cool. It gives us extra power cores. It gives us a say in how it goes. We're going to get to see the process of how they develop characters. I think that's a lot of fun. All right, the next legendary character. The out-of-time team will be needed for the next legendary character. The out-of-time team will be pivotal in war, and the legendary character they help unlock will join Deadpool and fan-voted Pandapool on the upcoming team. So are we getting a Deadpool team? Is the legendary character going to be Headpool? Is it going to be Bob from Hydra? Who's the legendary character going to be that's associated with Deadpool? It should be Blade. It should be Blade to go with this fan vote. But okay, it's fine. It's fine. We'll see who the next legendary character is. Nova feels very legendary. Green Goblin feels very legendary. Black Cat as a character feels like she could have been released with the Defenders in year 1, but she wasn't. She's strong, right? She feels good now. But I'm excited to see if we get like a super epic character. And maybe it'll be like a new version of Wolverine, a Wolverine variant. I'd actually be okay with a variant legendary if it was Wolverine. All right, let's go over some of these events, but nothing crazy. So, Seeing Red events, paint the town red. Now, this is going to be interesting because this event starts on the 19th, and it has core spending parts to it. So there is spending power cores. There are Dark Diamond credits at the bottom. We get 15 Red Goblin shards here. My point is, there's lots of good stuff, but the leaderboard is where I get a little concerned. And that's going to be diamonds for Green Goblin Classic. So, here's the thing. You can double dip in this event, I think, for Black Knight. Unless they make Black Knight's orbs only last for 3 days. That'd be weird. But we can core Black Knight orbs and compete in this event, which means this leaderboard is going to be crazy. Now, the Krakens are going to Kraken out, and they will be getting this. Don't be confused. But this will still be a great time to get a lot of these milestone rewards. So, double dipping, I think, is the way to go. If we can get those Goblin shards, and maybe if you get all the way to the Dark Diamond credits, that'd be really cool. Depends on your core horde, right? If you have one at all. All right, Red-Handed Strike is supporting the Paint the Town Red mission by providing pivotal red ruby orb fragments in exchange for battling in raids and vital missions. I think this is just use your Hive Mind team in raids, yeah, and just get regular stuff here. Not that big a deal. Red-Blooded, there are only 2 Alliance missions during Operation Seeing Red, so this first one is important. Coordinate with your Alliance to effectively expend Isolate campaign energy and Incursion energy. This sucks for baby alliances that don't have Incursion campaign unlocked. Now that I have the baby account, I'm experiencing a lot of these pain points, and seeing things like this really bothers me on a fundamental level about making the game better for players coming in, because we need new lifeblood. Every new player that joins the game is another player that's going to rank below you veteran players and boost you up to the next rank. So you should want new players too. You should want them to want to play. Which we have some good news on that front, but I don't think the step was big enough. But let's continue. We got Hidden Retribution, which is just a quick rumble for Secret Defenders. Sure looks that way. Friday free claim. We're going to get our Red Goblin. Let's go ahead and claim that now. So that's the big news. There's going to be an undead team. Looks like it's going to be vampires. We'll look at that offer here in a second. So I'm thinking Morbius, I'm thinking Blade, I'm thinking it should be Karen Page, guys. Let's get that Karen Page, that love. You know, she was in True Blood. She's already kind of a vampire in a lot of our minds. And the Daredevil show is dope, and she was a dope character in it. And also, I don't know. She's kind of smoking hot. I said it. All right, what's this? It's not a free thing. Okay. So I think that this was actually, this caught me off guard. That his Red Stars are kind of in with his offer. Now, this is $100 American. No, you can't see it. Oh, here, let me zoom out. So this is a $100 American offer, and they put the 4 Red Stars in there for free. I was very surprised. I think they've lined up Black Knight to be their highest selling character of all time. I really do think that. You're going to see this guy everywhere. He's going to be super impactful. You're going to see a lot of 4 red, 4 yellow Black Knights. Get ready to see his impact in War and in Crucible next week. It's going to be nutty. It's going to be very nutty. All right, before I sign off here, I just want to go in-game because I want to show you something that they did change, which I think is really cool. We got the Hell and Back showcase. Now, the test drive is what it always is, right? It's free use of the characters. You can try them out. We're going to get some free Peggy Captain America shards, some Coulson, some Thing shards, some Mockingbird, and some U.S. Agent shards. Thanks for U.S. Agent, by the way. You really had to snub Ronan for U.S. Agent? He's not part of either team. What are you doing? He's not part of either team. He's not a new Avenger, and he's not an out-of-time character. You literally had the perfect amount of characters to give away for this, and you just decided not to. You didn't do Tigra, you didn't do Ronan. You did U.S. Agent. Out of nowhere. This guy is the Randy Orton. What the hell? Anyway, the story mode, I think that this was a positive change. We got some blue gear in here, but I don't want to play the victory music yet. Look, I've been championing for new players' experience to be a lot better. Blue gear is an absolutely stupid bottleneck. Because it is a showcase, it's very gear specific. I guess Black Knight has Mystic and there's skill in there too. So we have Mystic gear and we got skill gear. Hey, Peggy Carter and Captain America, they're a part of their team too, and they got Bio gear. Why couldn't you throw Bio gear in there so we would hit 3 out of the 4 traits? Anyway, those are the only 2 blue nodes, so it is what it is. Then we get purple gear, and I just want to make mention right away. Like, look at the purple gear here. We got 20 purple pieces, 20 purple pieces. Then it goes to orange. We get 40 there. We get 40 orange here. Do you see the problem? We get 20 of the origin pieces when it comes to orange. Do you see the problem? And if we go back to the Hive Mind one, the Syndicate Collective, and I go to the story mode, just take a look at how much purple gear we're getting here. So you're actually getting more purple gear in the Hive Mind one by a large margin, and the drop rates were actually very, very like healthy. This is a bad example. I would normally get both. If I look at the gear here, I haven't been farming purple gear. The account is brand new. I got 2,500. I got 1,200. If I go to the node after that one, I got 2,000. I got 500, and I got 100. I actually just started farming this node in particular. Why couldn't you do that with the blue gear, guys? Why couldn't you put 80 blue gear on here? Why can't you solve blue gear for new players? Do you know what's super fun as a new player is getting into war and being able to put a defense? You want to see what my war defense looks like real quick before we get into matchmaking? Here, let me show you what all of our war defense looks like in this new alliance with a bunch of level 60 characters. Oh, hey, look at that. We got shield everywhere. We are an active alliance, but we need to keep everything to take out the shield teams. And you want to see what Crucible looks like? I'm actually an anomaly. I did Crucible last week, and I faced off against nothing but hand teams. So let's go here. We've got the results. Oh, hey, look, a hand team, a hand team, a hand team, a hand team. And what do I have on defense? Well, I put Extreme there because I'm a jerk, plus a bunch of hand teams. And the guy that I fought in the very last one, he was a butterfly, and I appreciate that about him. He had a bunch of these characters on here, but he couldn't put the levels or the gear on them to make them interesting, so they are actually weaker than the hand team. He had a real team here, which was a lot of fun. He had a semi-real team here, which was fun. I'm just saying, the new player experience needs to be to the point where they can have up until level 65, they should be able to max out every single character they get. That is to say, when they hit 65 and they've unlocked 100 characters, I feel like the expense to level characters, both training material-wise and gold-wise, should be so minimal. They can do every single character 65. They should have unlimited blue gear so they never have to worry about making a mistake, because that's when players do make mistakes. And then if you gotta, people are going back when they're level 90 to farm blue gear? Are you kidding me? And then there's this leveling issue where some people, when they hit a level, they're getting 24,000 experience, and other people like myself, I'm not. I had people that started the game the same day I did. People that started their accounts days after I did. They're level 75. They're farming the Incursion campaign. I can't touch that campaign. There's been 4 events with Incursion campaign written in the goddamn title that I haven't been able to touch. What the hell is going on with that? Okay. We're gonna stop with Assault. All right, I get wound up with the new player experience. I'm very passionate about it. I want the game to grow. I'm a content creator. I want more eyeballs, and I also want more people to play with. It's more fun when there's more people to play with. I don't know what's going on with the new player experience. They gotta fix it though. This is ridiculous. It's goddamn ridiculous. But you know what? At the end of the day, we have this, which is so freaking cool. All right, Karen Page, guys. This is who you want. Betty is dope. Spider-Man, love it. Ben Urich, he's a really, really cool character. He's like, how would you explain him? He's like Rorschach without beating people up. he's a really cool character. But Karen Page, come on. Karen Page, look at her. And then we should be getting Morbius. Obviously, it looks like he's going to be on the team. Otherwise, this is just a huge clickbaity thing. And it's got to be Blade, right? Undead. Direct call out to vampires. Where's the direct call out to vampires? It's here somewhere. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, where is it? And their new vampiric appearance. It's got to be Blade. We got to get Blade in the game. It's about damn time. I don't know, guys. You let me know what you think. I hope you guys have yourselves a wonderful weekend. You can look forward to other great videos coming out over the weekend. We're going to try and get a video out talking about the impact that Black Knight is going to have on the metas. Literally all of them. So I'm pretty excited about that video. We're going to be talking about his arena counters. So I think a lot of people are going to be hungry for that. And so much more. I hope this found you happy, healthy, having fun. Be with your family. God bless you all. Goodbye for now. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.